Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of RWingAttack. This is Patrick, and today I wanted to bring up another video, another speculation video. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of these E3 speculation videos because E3 is just about a month away, just over a month away, June 13th to the 15th, I believe. And there's a lot of games to talk about because we're always interested to see if Nintendo will get the third-party support that they promised us, and to see what games could make it to the portable console, because the Nintendo Switch is not just a new console, it introduces a new way to play games. So these big third-party games could possibly, their developers could possibly have their games on the go, and on-the-go gaming is at least some form of merchandising and advertising. So this concept doesn't seem too out there for developers. They're definitely looking at the Nintendo Switch to port on. But we will see which developers will take the leap and actually do it. But there was conversations a few weeks back talking about Overwatch being a possible port. But since then the creators have kind of, they said that there would be a lot of tech issues, a lot of, porting issues if the Nintendo Switch could handle that. And the fact that this game is primarily an online game, would that make sense for them to do with the Switch's capabilities? So that was one of the older topics, but I think now a newer topic has come up. Like I said, Activision released Call of Duty World War II, and it seems Call of Duty is kind of taking a step backwards in terms of the type of content that they're putting out. Call of Duty has gone under some kind of hard reviews lately because of their decision to go more into the future and introduce futuristic weapons, jetpacks, kind of very far off from what Call of Duty traditionally is. And Call of Duty has seen most of their success in the World War II, kind of World War I areas, and a lot of fans have been petitioning for them to go back. And I believe with the recent success of Battlefield 1, I think that game did really, really well, and that was set way back when. So I think futuristic gaming, I think that fad is going to kind of take a backseat to kind of nostalgia. It seems like nostalgia sells these days, and seeing the old wars kind of coming back is kind of refreshing. I never thought I'd say that about a World War II game, but it is a little refreshing now because it hasn't been done, and it seems World War II obviously will be taking place in that time. So the real question and conversation that I wanted to have with you guys is, will this game ever reach it to the Nintendo Switch? And at first when I thought about this, I was like, no way. This game is never going to be on the Switch. No one wants to make for Nintendo consoles. No one wants to no one wants to publish for Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't sell well until now. The Nintendo Switch is selling 2.74 million units in its first month. And Mario Kart 8 just released. We had a brand new shipment of Nintendo Switches go out, and I suspect that trend will keep true for the remainder of the year. These Nintendo will make it a point so that everyone has a Nintendo Switch when Mario Odyssey comes out, because they love seeing all those accolades of best game ever and most games sold and the fastest selling franchise in Nintendo history. They love that. They eat that up. Nintendo, they always post videos with all of their accolades to be like, we're a gaming franchise too, so look at all of our things we won. it's pretty comical, but at the same time, Nintendo needs all of the positive press that they can get. But so far they've been setting a lot of records, but most people say that it's just because of the lack of games. So I wanted to bring up this topic, like I just said, the 2.74 million units selling in the first month. I think that monthly number will stay true. Probably a little bit less because, of course, that was launch week, the launch month of the system. I think it will decline a little bit, but by the time Call of Duty comes out, which is November 3rd, I believe, there could already be well over 10 million Nintendo Switches sold, and that's actually a very realistic number based on what it's selling now and what it could sell. So is Call of Duty a franchise that is a little bit struggling and a little bit taken out of the limelight, and a lot of people are giving Call of Duty a bad name. So will this company, this desperate company, I think they're a little bit desperate. I think that it would have been kind of nice to see them go futuristic and stay true to what they were doing, but certainly a desperate company at this time, pairing up with seemingly another desperate company in Nintendo, but I feel like Nintendo has kind of gotten that swagger about them. But seemingly two companies that need all the help they can get. It would be interesting to see if those two companies would actually pair up and release this new game for the Switch. Would definitely be interesting and would be an incentive for Nintendo because, like I keep saying, are the games coming out for the Nintendo Switch enough for everyone to pay or start paying for internet? I don't know if Splatoon 2 and Mario Kart justifies paying a monthly fee. I mean, we don't know the number. We don't know how much it will be. We don't know the cost of it. We don't know what comes with it. We know nothing about the online service. But if there are only two big games that are out online, I mean, people will be playing ARMS online, so it's not that big of a deal. But 3 games cannot sell me on buying the online. I mean, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Battle Mode is really fun so far, but that's not enough for me to start paying like $10 a month. Especially if you guys don't have streaming apps. So adding Call of Duty would not only make Call of Duty one of the most popular games to play on the internet, play online. It would be one of the only games to play online. And I think with the limited amount of titles on the Switch, people could really, really pick that game up. And I actually think that with the portable mode, it would be a brand new way to play and could actually make the Switch version the preferred version to play this new game on, which is really interesting because, you go back 5 years ago and Call of Duty on any Nintendo console was a no-go. That was absolutely no, that wasn't going to happen. So with that being said, guys, could this happen? I think it could. I mean, given the circumstances, given the lack of games that you can play online, absolutely this could happen. And I think Activision is going to do everything that they can to make this game a success, because I think if this game flops, what's the future of Call of Duty? But guys, thank you again for watching. If you like this content, please hit subscribe. Comment below. I really want to know what you guys think. I want you guys to comment below a percentage of what is the percentage that this brand new Call of Duty game will make it to the Switch. I'm going to start the conversation out. I'm going to say right now 50% chance. I think it could go either way. But thank you again, guys. As always, this is Patrick from RWingAttack. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Remember, hit subscribe if you want to hear more. If not, I'll see you later. Like always, thanks, guys.